Good morning, everybody. I bring the House Education Finance Committee to order. We have a quorum. And I need somebody to tell me if they've perused the minutes for April 5th. Rep. Lee.
I move the minutes from April 3rd.
April 3rd? Great. Anybody have any questions on the minutes for April 3rd? Nope, seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The minutes are moved for April 3rd. Thank you. With that, members, we have a House File for 2433 before us again. As a reminder, this was the governor's education budget bill. We are going to be doing a DE today to replace it with a forecast adjustment to send to the Ways and Means Committee so that we stay on track while we're still negotiating. So I'm going to hand the gavel over to Chair Krisha as we move the bill.
We haven't moved it yet, right?
No.
Okay, so members, we have House File 2433 before us. This is the governor's budget that we'll be using as vehicle to work with the other body. The intention is to move 2433 and be re-referred to the Committee on Ways and Means. Before we do that, I'll be adopting the D1, but Representative Youakim, would you like to move your bill?
Yes, Chair Krisha, I'd like to move House File 2433 before us, and I'd also like to move the DE1 amendment.
So members, we have House File 2433 before us and the DE1 amendment. Are there any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor of adopting the DE amendment say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The motion prevails. The DE1 amendment is adopted. Chair Youakim, would you like to renew your motion of House File 2433 as amended, be re-referred to the Committee on Ways and Means?
Yes, I would.
All those in favor, any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say no. House File 2433 as adopted has been moved to Ways and Means. And now I'll give the gavel back to Chair Youakim.
Thank you. Thank you, members. I just want to thank Chair Krisha, Chair Bennett, and Chair Jordan for meeting with us and continuing the negotiations. And we're really close to wrapping it up. And since this may be, it's not going to be our last meeting, we're probably still going to have an informational hearing on what we come up with. But I just wanted to, in case, thank our staff, our amazing staff, that thank you, that has been working with us all the time, especially our nonpartisan staff who probably have forgotten more about education finance than we'll ever know and are amazing with spreadsheets and all things legal. So I want to thank Tim Strom, Christina Parra, and Sylvie Beckel. Connor Beckel, who's now since left us for Greener Passage, had been our page, and then also Natalie Wavra, who's also been an incredible page, handling it on her own as well. With that, too, I'd like to thank our partisan staff, Polly Sukvenik, our CA, also Mars Beltrami Runquist, our DFL researcher, and then Robin Schmidt, who is our CLA. But we have another amazing CLA, Christine Lawrence, who's filling in for us. And I'd like to also thank GOP partisan staff, Jody Withers and Janelle Bolka, who is an incredible CLA as well, and Jacob Cowan. And I would absolutely like to thank my vice chair, Mary Frances Clardy, who totally keeps me in line and keeps me afloat. So with that, I'll hand the microphone over to Chair Krisha if he'd like to do some thank yous.
Thank you, Chair Youakim. And so echo all the thanks. I go through the list again, but that's a bit redundant and the feelings are mutual. I would just say that yes, we have a base of things that we're building off of. There's some agreement on that, and I think we keep moving forward. I also just want to make sure, I believe there's a commitment, we don't have a date, but there would be an informational hearing to allow public testimony, allow people to talk about the bill when that's finally put forward. So we understand the process, but also understand the need for the public input. So I think we'll be able to accomplish all of that. So thank you. Thank you to my colleagues from both sides and to all the staff. And Natalie, of course, thank you. There was times when you were able to move some things around quickly that we needed. So you and Connor, so.
Yeah, thank you, Chair Krisha. And with that, I'd like to also thank all of our colleagues around the table. Looking forward to having that overview of what we end up with, and hopefully we're not the last one out of the gate, because then we might not get a room. So with that, members, we are adjourned.